Today we are going to see chapter 2, verse number 208. 208. Chapter 2, verse number 208. O believers, enter the religion of Islam completely and do not follow the footsteps of Shaitan. Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy. So, O believers, the Islam means the path of Salam. Salam means peace. So, we reread it now. O believers, enter the peace. All of you, without fail, and follow not the ways deviated to any other path other than the peace. He is a manifest enemy to you. So, in this, what we understand, Shaitan is always there with you to deviate you from the path of peace. Now we are having peace. That means we have no thoughts about our future. Every thought of mine will drive me from the path of peace to a disturbance, a breaking of peace, which may result in emotions. I will be following the emotions. Emotions are forbidden for us. Straight away we can understand in this manner. Emotions are forbidden to those who believe in peace. I am giving you peace. Your thoughts deviate, distract you from the peace to the path of emotions, say a worry, a fear, an insufficiency in my ability to keep up my peace. And there is a distant distraction always is there for me to drag me away from the path of peace. Remember, the peace once given to you, it is not that you earned it. Suddenly you find yourself at peace. Suddenly you are finding yourself placed amidst an abundance of peace. So I do not think about anything. I do not worry about anything. I have nothing about my future at all. So what happens now is that I am already living in the infinite future. That gives me peace. Peace is such a great blessing from God that we have to show our thanks to Him, preserving the peace at any cost. At all costs, preserve your peace. I can give away my thoughts about my parents, my children, my wife or my husband, my relatives, my brothers and sisters, my job, whatever I have stored as wealth in my house. And the house itself is very, very surely a place of safety, and it is a place of refuge for me, wherein I have all these things together, and that is my dwelling place, that is my livelihood, that is my birthplace, that is my living place. Until I die, I want to live in that place. Everything goes except peace. At all costs, I would like to preserve peace. And the peace is coming to you. Don't disturb it by thinking about your future. When the peace is given to you from this moment onwards, the whole of your future is well preserved, well protected. There is no hardship that will happen for me. There is no element of evil may befall me. I will not have any mishap in my life from the very moment I am having a peace now. Throughout my life, entire my life, there is no shortage of your peace and blissfulness. And if you remember to thank your God wholeheartedly, wholeheartedly means the heart and the soul together. When we say the heart is the abstract heart, that's the mind. Mind and soul together always be united. Mind should not be detached from the soul. If that is done, then it is jumping to my head, and whatever I have stored as my knowledge, it will be kindled. Both will join together, and I'll be falling back. I am turning towards my past days, but I have to live for the future. What if my head is turned to my back? My body is facing front. My knowledge takes me backwards because my knowledge is all about my past, and what I have to live for is the remaining future. 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, whatever is remaining of me, taking consideration of a average life of a human being. I am living and looking forward to the blessed future God alone can give you. Whenever I have some problems, whenever I have some distress in me, and an affliction has touched me, I find something before me which I am incapable of removing it, and I know that it is not possible for me to relieve myself of the danger that I am looking, that I am expecting. My anticipations are my losses, my beliefs are my profit. So go for the profit. Don't expect and anticipate a loss. Apprehend so precisely, distinctively by your distinguishment given to you by God. That is the criterion. The whole criterion of my life is that I preserve my distinction. I preserve my distinct ability to distinguish between the need and the no need. What's my need and what I don't need? There are two different things. Whatever is in the form I don't need, whatever is in the formation I need it. I pray to God, and then and there the formation is taking place. The process of formation is taking place. That idol has not come to the presenting situation. That idealization is now in the process. The things that is to be formed is to be formed with life force in it, most suitable to your requirements. Likewise, each and every soul is given a word from God which is most soothing to the heart, most lovable to the heart, and they want it all their life, and it is now present before them in its essence, in its liveliness, in its power and energy. Start living by the power and energy. This is the sign of God. You believe, and the belief is untouched by any doubt, then you have that strength in you that any amount of food, any amount of exercise cannot give you. Any amount of rest cannot give you. But your belief will give you the power of life. That power of life is possible only when you believe without encountering it with your knowledge. The knowledge should be discounted if you want to expect a blessing from God and generousness from God. And whatever you need now is a generous supplication of your will and the belief and the strength to endure with the time and bear everything that is going to make you suspect of, suspicious about whether whatever you have believed will happen or will not happen. Never that sort of encounter we must have in our mind, except that as if it has happened that I believe. I always believe things in my mind which is not before me, but it is beautiful to my feel. I want it, and thereafter there is no question of thinking against it, whether this will happen or not. Let us keep this sign in mind. Whenever you visualize something, give it life. Whenever you cannot visualize anything, believe in it. With life force, with liveliness, it will be created for you because it is something unknown to the entire world. It is something unknown to the entire history of the world. No human can say a thing about what they feel that which has not come into existence thus far. It is going to manifest for you and you alone, and it is a material for you with life force for you to enliven it. That is the power given to you when God gives you something of a future which Allah is going to create it for you, originate for you. A feel is going to be originated, a wish is going to be originated, but a desire will be created. In the desire and the wisdom and the wish are two different things. Desire is about things that I had seen, I had experienced, I had lived through. I want that because there is something relishable is there, something of a pleasantness is there to suit my five senses. It gives me some pleasure. I desire for it. It's already created. But don't grab whatever you have on this earth as created things. You give your wish, place your wish before Allah, and seek belief in whatever you have given to Him as supplication, in whatever thing that you desired, put it in His trust, and it is now His job to deliver it to you at the right moment. And those you have not seen, uncultivated a feel of beauty in my mind that no person in the world has ever known about. That is the wish that you put your trust. As your trust you put in Him all the wishes that you may have. That is going to be originated for you, all anew. So whatever I desire will be created with life force in it. Whatever I wish for is going to be originate. Origination has got no source. Creation has a source. That I already lived it. I have seen it. People living it. That I desire. Put that desire in His trust. Something I am wishing I have not seen thus far. I want a lovely life. Lovely I have not seen. Everything that you place as adjectives, as qualities to your desire, it is going to be originated. Because quality cannot be seen. I have a life. I want an unending life. That is a unending is a quality, adjective. I want a life without a suffering, a disease-free life. The disease-free is adjective, a quality. I want a healthy life. Health is a quality. Life is given to you, but the quality you put in its trust, nobody can see the quality. And you ask anyone whether you can have a healthy life all your living in this world. It is not possible, they will say, because they have experienced only the disease and the health, disease and health, alternating. I want a wealthy life all the time. They will not accept it. It is not possible. This is what they will say because the wealth and poverty will be alternating. And any grace between the extreme poverty and wealth, definitely there is going to be a lot of varying degrees from one person to another person in the same person, from one moment to another moment, from one day to another day, from one period to another period. There will be constant shift and change. How are we going to understand the process of a wish that I am placing in His trust and a desire? Again, I am placing in His trust. He is the best of all trustees. He will deliver you at the appropriate time. When you take something for your life, you take an apple or any fruit, you are not built up by the by the uh, volume of the food that you're consuming, but by the energy of the food that you are absorbing. The volume of the food is removed as wastages. If you drink water also, the volume is removed. Only the essence builds you up. The unseen is a building up. What is visible is voided out. Never believe in anything material. Never believe in anything that is manifested. Don't believe that whatever you see through the five senses, feel through the five senses in shape and formation is going to do any good to you. But what is better and best, the best is that you get the essence and sense out of it. I'm hearing to the voluminous lecture, voluminous sermon, but what I extract out of it is going to build up my future with hope, with belief and faith. This is how I am transforming from my life based on the visibly created things or based on the unseen to manifest. It will be manifesting before me. Everything unseen is to manifest. That is the dictum, that is the command of God, you believe. And whatever has taken shape and form, still you have to take the essence out of it, not the bulk quantity. Don't desire the bulk quantity, but wish the quality in it so that you will be ever living be a beautiful life. Again, beautiful is not what can be seen, but is an adjective, a quality that can be felt only. So now God says, chapter 2 208. O you who have believed, enter into the path of peace. How to enter into the path of peace? The way is unseen. Peace is unseen. Quality of life. The way is unseen, but you believe and you wish for the same. That is the way. That is the entry, the gateway of entry. And thereafter it is the way. Start believing. Your hands, your legs, everything will be activated and will be guided. Don't activate yourself. Activate these organs yourself. Let it be guided. Then you have nothing of like stress or strain, weariness and haggardness, but full of energy, full of livelihood, full of life, full of liveliness. That beauty and the liveliness is going to be your way. If somebody else is working for you, then it is good for you. If you are going to work, it is something of a tiredness that you will feel later on. So if things are coming my way, it is good. If I go to procure anything that I desire, then it is going to cause me tiresomeness. It will be very tiring for me in due course. Initially, it may be enlivening, like it may be enthusiastic, but later on, the same thing continues. It causes vexation to your life. So, O you who have believed, enter the path of salam, which you cannot obtain by grabbing. It is not a material. You have nothing to work except to believe and endure and make the belief total so that you will not have anything as against the wish that is going to happen. Don't promote yourself, entertain yourself with your knowledge, but be hopeful and rejuvenate yourself by believing in what you wanted. Our life is totally clear. Either you want peace, which will come your way, and it is not to be seen, God will guide you towards it. And harbor it here, endure without corrupting it by your mind, thinking that availability of all the sources in every visible formation is your life. No, the essence of it is your life. Again, we consider the example a bulk quantity of food we are taking and it is to be voided. Water, a bulk quantity taken, it is to be avoided. Air, breathed in quantity taken, it is to be breathed out. And whatever radiation gets in must be emitted out. Every material thing will be rebuffed by the body. Body is allergic to material formation. So how my body is built now? Because of the energy from the food, or the food grains are like building a uh, building constructing a building one brick upon another brick. Every grain is added to different parts of the body, and then my body is structured into how I am visible now, or the energy is manifesting. I don't have any brickwork for my eyes, and then nose is separate one with different function. There is no different food to be stored, and that food grains, food atoms are constructed as a nose. It is not that way. The essence, one essence has got energy to suit all your uh, lively organs, all your living formation to be created all anew from the food, your life energy that is extracted, and that gives you a regeneration of your entire body. That happens every moment you are consuming anything as from the air, water, and food, and the radiation and the so many things that is surrounding me as nature enters and leaves. The essence alone is taken. So how the essence is taken? The essentials are taken by the wish that God gives you. The more you wish for, accordingly the energy is grasped. And before even the energy is grasped, the energy is surrounding you. The moment God gives you your wish in your heart, that is very peaceful to you if you had accepted it without opposing it, without antagonizing it, without nullifying it, without corrupting it by your knowledge, visible sources of knowledge, which will destroy that which is going to be evolved on its own into material growth. So I am a growing material. I am a living material. I am a life generating material because my life generation, the generator is inside of me. That is the soul. When it gives me a wish, I grab it. That is the essence. But what I do, normally we do is we take that wish, your quality is given a shape. Your life is going on. You want to beautify the life. You want to give comfort to your life. That comfort again rests in the mind, not in your sofa, not in your other worldly pleasures. But we convert this into a worldly pleasurable things, which we have designed, like money, like car, like aeroplane, like anything that you have created in this world without any life. And not only that, it is already in fire. After our death, you will be cremated or you will be buried. But while you are creating yourself, it is moved by fire. It is already dead and deadly. There's no comfort in it, but there is comfort in your heart. If you believe in it, the entire nature will be your vector. It will take you, it will take you to the places where you need by bringing the place to you. Wherever you want to travel, that particular place, the essence of it will be received here in your surroundings. Have that capacity. Remember this parable very clearly. The air you take is the life that you are now generating. The water you consume, the structure is built out of the essence, not that the water molecules are constructing you. The food that you're taking, everything is totally removed. Its essence is taken. That essence from everything is grasped by a person concerned. based on the quality that he believes in, the quality he is wishing for. So wish for the best quality. All godliness are the best qualities for you. All godliness. Believe in those godliness. Don't follow the footsteps of Shaitan. He will drag you to your mind, to your brain memory, and whatever it is stored as knowledge of the past days, he will take you backwards and make you believe that whatever you have seen is to be believed, what you have not seen, it is to be discarded. Be in full disagreement with the people who say believe and hate the word believe because it is all in your hands. They say it is all your tactile knowledge. It is all about your material knowledge. It is all about how much hard you work towards your future. Therein lies your bliss. Therein is your enjoyment and happiness forever. This is how we are informed of the people. This is what we are inherently induced by the shaitans, the jinns, because we have been all the while in connection with the jinn and their attitudes, with the jinn and their knowledge. The knowledge is all about the past and it has got no life energy at all. Our knowledge has got no life energy, but our belief originates, generates the life energy, refurbishes everything that is inside, makes everything into a totally better into a better formation that which we are unknown to. That is the belief that we'll have for our daily life, for our daily moments, every moment of our life as we are living in day to day atmosphere and affairs. Believe only in God given messages that is bountiful because there is no quantum but only quality. How is that your mind is made now to absorb everything unseen, not to desire what is visible? I want to eat because I have appetite. Eating is consuming the energy. I have the appetite because the energy is now draining. I have the energy. Thirst energy is different. Air energy is different. Food energy is different. Atmosphere energy is different. Radiation energy is different. All put together, you need a healthy moment. Is it possible for you? And air, not only I'm breathing, but it embraces me from all around. What is that energy? That air energy it has some message for me. For my eyes, the same message if it's cold. My eyes have a message if it is hot. My nose is energy if it's cold. If it's hot, my suffocation is a different energy. In every energy, you are given a need and a wish how this could be for you. How do you want to change in this? How effectively you will be understanding, appreciating the messages I am giving you just by a breeze. To the eyes, to the nose, to the smell, to the taste of it, to the feel of it, and all together receives a message. And the sound of hissing sound of air is also giving you a message. It's not a plain air breathing and leaving it and go. It is not the quantum that is giving you the life energy for the future, but it is the message lying therein. It's a beautiful breeze that touches and embraces me and hugs me and leaves. That's a message I want it. I want more. There is an scent when the breeze comes. I know there is definitely there's a rain somewhere, and that's the the fragrance of the soil gives me so much of what sort of feel that I have, the energy I have, the replenishment I have, the freshness I have, the moment I breathe in the fragrance of the soil, because somewhere there is rain. That is the message. How much you want? You want it all the time? Ask from Him. That's the reason why He gives you a fraction of a second, and thereafter there is no more that fragrance of the soil, the scent of the soil. What you wish for. It asks you. You want it all the time. You want the changing of the soil fragrance all the time. You want a renewed energy of the soil that gives you the scent of it. You should have asked from God, I want it all the time. But we fail to ask Him. Likewise, every single thing has got a quality that gives you the wish, that gives you the need and want all the time. But we just like that throw it behind our backs and we go about doing our jobs. What are you doing? Nothing but grabbing, grabbing, grabbing. It is not having any life. Somebody else's need you are grabbing. You are vying with each other, competing with each other, only to make the world see who grabs most. And he is wealthy and is entrepreneur and is the best businessman, and you give him the award as best businessman. What is that he has? What is that what does he have? He has only the plundered wealth from the people, from the have-nots. On the one end, there are have-nots. On the end, other there are filthy rich. Incompatibility in the human society should not be there. You must feel for it, and you must start giving from your wealth to those who do not have, do not possess. So that should be your appreciation of your life in this world. Quantity, no life. Quality is life. Quality is your wish. Quantity is your desire. So between wish and the desire, choose the wish. Now only you have nothing to do. If you choose the wish, there's nothing to do. Totally comfortable. How much of energy is saved now? How much your brilliance, your radiance is working here? How much lively it is to absorb the messages of God from every angle, all around you, all encompassing you. You are there, and the every grace of God is energizing you, enveloping you. You are blessed from every direction. And wherever you turn to, there is the countenance of God. There is the face of God wanting you to say what you want from me. You wish here, you don't have to open your mouth at all. That loses the quality. What I wish is something, what I expressing is another thing in all material formations. The moment you are expressing, it is all material. I wish, give me a definition for the wish. I desire something, give me a definition for the desire. You have something to say, but you cannot spell it out totally. The wish is a feel that cannot be verbalized. Language is always falling short because it's corrupted, because it's got no strength to feel the feel, to express the feel, no language. So talk less and seek more. When you talk to God, don't open your mouth, but seek from within. Otherwise, you are losing a sense and essence. Materially, you are going to speak to God. That material thing is not going well with the godliness. So God is now dismissing it. He wants you not to open up your mouth, but keep the wish in you and seek from me the belief. For God gave me belief, strength to believe. Now this quality you are taking to God. You want from God the quality that is the a believing man, not an unbeliever. I don't want to be living a life of unbelief, believing. I don't want to believe because I'm suspecting whether it is possible for God to give me. Possible for God to give me. Enough. Your prayer is already gone down the drain. Prayer must be full of strength. If that has to have the strength of that belief, it must have the purity untouched by the suppositions, untouched by the doubt and assumptions. Assumptions is a wish is translated into material form. That assumption, that idolizing should not be there. The moment you're idolizing, that is already dead, past, gone. You have seen it, you have lived it. Even if you have not lived it, somebody else has lived it, and it has served the purpose. Already it has gone away from them. They have already become proper. But you are now chasing what is dead. See, everything before you is giving you the sign a poor man rising to a rich status and a rich man falling down to poverty. Everything has happened and everything has gone by. Now you are seeing it, you want it now, even the very eyes, before your very eyes, it is shown the rich person whom you wanted as if that he is blessed one, whom you admired as if he is blessed one, and seeing whom you also wanted the same life, but before your eyes he has fallen to poverty, and whatever has gone away from him, you are chasing it now. That is dead and gone. Even for him, it didn't serve the purpose. Whom you admired because of his wealth, now very before your very eyes he has fallen down. That life has gone. Whatever he has earned, which he considers his, has already escaped him. That is the life period that has to stay with him as God has ordained for anything and everything, a specified period of time within which period you start spending from it. Otherwise, when it is dying, after that you cannot go and catch it. If you are spending it, it is going to be revived for you in double, in two fourths, three fourths, four fourths. But if we don't spend it and save it, once it goes away from you, definitely after a period, everything will vanish. For everything created, everything that is in the material form, it has got your life, a very specific life. When that term comes to an end, after that, it will not be there with him, or he will not be with the money he has stored, he has stacked up. He will die. Either the money will go or he will die. Nothing is going to be standing steady for life because every material will die. Is it now proper for me to see a rich person and I can desire the life that he is living or the like of it? And Allah says it will go and it is going, and he is falling down to a level in which I wanted him to be, and you are going to chase the money. The same thing has already gone before, right before your eyes. You have lived it through. Not only he lived it, you wished for it, at the same time you are living in it. So whatever wish for, God gives me the peace first, and I am going to originate for you, generate for you. Whatever you have desired about somebody else's pleasure, you have already lived. That's all. That also. Along with his demise, you will also die. Along with his losses, you are also losing. You are living by the mind, not living by the sources of the physically manifested things. How much we should be aware of our existence to die before our own presence. When I am desiring somebody else's life, I am living it through here because you want it. He also wants more money, but when you are Papa, you want, he also wants it. Both of you are the same thing or not now. A person has got so much of wealth, he also greed for money. You have no wealth at all, you want his wealth. You want to live like him. So he is also greedy. You are also considered as greedy even if you don't have any money. When his life ends, which you admired about that physical material plentifulness has gone away from him, I am also crestfallen here. Because when he is down to your level of your Papa, definitely it gives you some sort of solace that he is also down. So you wanted that richness when he's down, you're happy with it. That is like your life is over now. But if only you feel for it, this should not happen to him, then a part of that life will come to you also. But mostly what happens because of our envy, because of our jealousy, when he is falling down, we feel very happy. And we will comment amongst us that what a filthy life he lived. Now where he is gone, totally gone. But when he was alive with that properties, with that pleasure of this world, when he is very flamboyantly moving about, arrogantly, and with all pomp and favor, for pomp and fun and fair, definitely you wanted that life. That show you life. That pompy, showy life you wanted. That fun-filled life you wanted. But when he is dead to the ground level, when he is driven to the poverty line, you were so happy that because of your jealousy, you vied with him and wanted that life. Now that he is pauper and poor, you are so happy and your life is now even. See, you didn't lead your life properly and you wanted another man's life. You desired it, and when he falls down, your life has also fallen down. Because you are now contented, he has also fallen down. I don't have money also. In the previous level, when he was having a beautiful life, a pleasure filled life, a comfortable life, a cozy life, you wanted that, but you didn't live it. You wanted that. Heartily, you wanted to live it, but you're living in it, you must understand. It's not that only when the materials come to you, you're living. You're already living in that situation mentally. That is your quality life. Believe in what you are living here. Don't believe in what your entire body uh, is enjoying. The physical sensation, what it enjoys, is not life. What you want here is already being. You are enjoying. That is why Allah says, believe. When you are believing that which is not there, that is your life. Belief is your life. When you are enjoying here, you are already enjoying, that is your life. Not that only when you're granted with the material benefits you are enjoying. You are already enjoying. So lead your life very carefully. What is not before you in manifestation, you believe that. What is before you as a manifested thing, do not believe because you're already living by it. And whatever you have desired about all the things that is visible before you, the people are enjoying your lofty life. I want it. I wish for it. I desire it. The more hasty my feel, I want it sooner. I want it very quickly. I too want to lead a life like him, to be on par with him. You will understand what was created, what is manifested, it is going down already. He is now going down, and you are already living here. That means you are also given. Quality life is what you want. You want to lead a bad life, bad is a quality. You want to lead a better life, better is a quality. You want to lead a lofty life, that's a quality. You want to lead a dignified life, that's a quality. What you are wishing for is going to happen. Wish for a dignified life. Wish for a life of distinction. Wish for your life of distinguishment. Wish for your life of honesty. And wish for your life that is long enduring. Don't lead a very party life, a very menial life. Allah will definitely be appreciative of you if you are going to wish for the better life, beautiful life, without giving a shape and form using your knowledge, using your past instances and incidences. You don't desire anything, wish for it. Desirous means already somebody has lived through, somebody is living you have heard about, and you have also to some extent let the pleasures of this worldly life, but it is gone now. That is not sufficient. Is that not sufficient proof that whatever you wanted in material form will go away from you? It has got a very limited span for you by the elements of God has come to you. Don't think it is going to stay with you forever. Instead of enjoying in it, you have peace in your heart, and with that peace, bless blessings must be sought from God. That blessing is to spend from whatever you have been given as a measure of His benevolence. You must show your generousness to God as a mark of respect to Him, as a mark of gratitude, a show of thanks to Him. Allah is ever appreciative of those who revere Him and devotedly spending from whatever God has given, the best of whatever He has given, from the best of whatever He has given to you. So spend your life in spending your pleasures, worldly pleasures, to a people who are in need, not who are desirous, who are in need. And now this life is going to get redoubled with its energy, with its liveliness, with its pleasantness, and God will improve and increase its nature so that the pleasantness is there all through your life. And whatever you are giving for only His sake, for the pleasure of Him, the God, and your godliness is increasing. Everything that you have in the material form will be energized, will be given life for all time to come. And it is going to be with you until the end of your life. After that also, your progeny will definitely will be using it. They will be of help to them. And make it sure that your generations must follow the essence of life, the essence of godliness in them. And it is for you to energize them, give them the peace, give them the honor of maintaining the peace, and give them the distinction of seeking the quality of life rather than the quantity of material life. That quantum life we don't want, quality life we want. We want an energy that is to be regenerated here. We don't want energy that's to be created. So never follow the footsteps of Shaitan. When I am peaceful, Shaitan will drag me towards. You are keeping quiet, that is laziness. He must be brisk like an ant and start moving. Do something. What to do? Do something. I don't know the ways to do. You must seek from the people what to do. Go and ask him how you can mobilize your abilities to generate money, to earn money. Seek from other people how to do business and all those things. So spend your money in businesses and in your infrastructure, your small livelihood, that infrastructure, that is called investment. We don't want any structure. Every structure will fail, except the belief that lifts you up. You believe in the unseen. Belief is not something like a concrete jelly and construction, something of an infrastructure where upon which you are building blocks and then doing certain things, constructing certain things. It's not the construction of your life, like a building construction, road construction, or a bridge construction. This construction is based on belief. The entire life is going to be elevated to such a level that whatever you wish for, it will come to you. You don't have to go. You are going to believe in the unseen. Where are you going to? In which place you are going to see what that which is have in the heart here. The moment you wish for, God is going to create it for you. Everything that is unseen and unknown to the world up to this moment. So it's going to be a new generation of manifestation. From you, it is going to be a sign unto others. Not whatever other people have lived, you want you wish to live the same. It's a desire only, it's not a wish. Wish is a new generation, first generation. I am going to be the foremost person by wishing for something which other people can never dream of wishing, dream of believing. Nothing to believe for them because I am believing in something abstract. Maybe they will be thinking that I am off mind. We are truly in place in this world to make yourself a sign unto others by bringing into manifestation what other people have never believed, can never think of believing even in the dreams. That is the thing you are wanting from Allah. From the nothingness, you want everything to be originated by Him. And from nothingness, I am losing my strength. From nothingness, I want a new life. Definitely, it is given to you then and there. That life is not a bodily life, that's a different life, the life of belief. Whatever life is given to me will be there, say 80, 90 years, that's all over. But my strength to believe in me, building up my invisible form. Visible form is this one, invisible form is this one. If you take man and jinn, there's a visible form for man, the same form they have, but invisible to the naked eyes of a human being. The same way, we have the invisible form and the visible form. This is where we are superior even to jinns. The invisible form, you can see it in your dreams. The visible form, you can see it in your daytime when you are awake. When you close your eyes, the invisible formation, invisible body. That is about the future. A visible body is just going on presently. That's all. So don't count on the visible body and visible knowledge. And don't believe in the visible knowledge. The real body is the invisible body. The moment I close my eyes, I am drifting too far away into my future and start believing things will happen this way and that way. This it must happen this way. It must should not happen that way. Everything, but still, though you are thinking about a quantity life, definitely still you are way ahead. But tomorrow is not in your hands. So believe in the unseen. This body is not going to be replaced there. This body will be wearing out by the time you reach the future, in which you are dreaming about something to happen. But here you wish for, right now, in the invisible formation, this body, this mind, this mindful body, and the invisible body, which is an ever living entity together with the mind and soul, that gives strength to the physical body. Removes the diseases, removes the illnesses, removes the distresses, and that gives you a beautiful life here, full of energy. There is no disease, there is no tiredness, there is no worry, there is no affliction from any corner all around me. That is the life God endows upon you. The crux matter today we will understand. We will not follow the footsteps of Shaitan. Chapter 2, verse number 208. Enter the path of peace. That peace is quality. All qualities together in oneness, in one compact blessing, a jewel. It is given into the chest. Now, if you want peace, this chest becomes a treasure chest. You can take anything you want from it. Every single word is godly here, nothing from my own mouth. So we now start believing we will have no disease. We will suffer from no uneasiness in mind because of the breaking up of my peace into five emotions. For five special organs, five emotions. Never be split into happiness, the worst of all emotions, sadness, you're already drowned, fear, you are dead already, your anger, you are killing others, homicidal tendency, you are incurring every evil on this earth when you kill somebody because of your anger. When you disturb a man's peace of mind and shatters him into a crestfallen condition, you have caused him death physical, mentally, and his physical affliction you will not know in the long time that physical affliction will affect him, and you are the reason for it, and you will invite a graver situation in your future life because of your anger. Those who contain the anger, endure with peace, definitely they are blessed doublefold because you have given life to some other one person before you who has given you some who has infused induced you into anger, but you still contain it. That is one goodness, and you will be rewarded. And further, because of the peace, your life is not shattered, and God will give you a reward for that also, doubly rewarded. I am feeling very well now. I did good for others because I did not disturb the peace of another person. My patience and endurance, God given patience and endurance. Apart from that, on top of that, the peace of my new life that nobody has enjoyed thus far. That life is also there of the hereafter and the present life, which definitely helped the other people. Because of my endurance, I did not disturb the peace of another person, and that is another life. A twofold life. In this worldly life also, I am beautifully endowed with, and in the unseen life of my future, that also comes to me by way of wisdom, and the whole heavens and the earth are together serving me in the direction I wanted my life to proceed in high atmosphere, high above all the nature, and the whole nature will be subservient to me. That is the life I want. Now start living in a manner that we will not be leading a miserable life like creeping on our bellies, but stand up high and tall and let our mind with the soul cross the seven heavens and reach up to the blessings of Allah, where my spacious life is given to me. And that's a promise from Allah. And His promise will never fail us unless we fail it. And God forbidden, we will not fail out the promises of God. So, O you who have believed, enter the path of peace completely, fully, and do not follow the footsteps of Shaitan, who will drag you to seek the pleasures of this world slowly and gradually. So, be mindful of him, seek Allah's guidance and protection from the inducements of shaitans, so that we will not fall a prey to shaitan's desires, shaitan's inducements. We will always be following the guidance of God by maintaining our endurance and peace and perseverance in peace and wishing that is unseen, following the unseen body and its nature, not falling to the visible body and its pleasures of this world because of the inducements of shaitans. We are now free from, if we understood it, follow it. Follow whatever you can understand from it, whatever you understood of it, whatever you can. Then put your trust in Allah so that He make it total and complete. Do you have any question now? Anything you can ask. If you don't, if you got slightest doubt in it, you can ask. It is so simple to understand, and it is so simple to live it, provided you put your trust in Him and seek His guidance. Let us carry us through our future.
Salam, doctor.
Yes, Salam.
How to spend in the way of Allah?
Chapter 3, verse number 92. Chapter 3, verse number 92.
Yeah, I have read it.
So, what you understood? How to spend?
Whatever we love, we have to spend.
What you love most?
That is a
What is
mystery
dear
to
to
me.
you? Yes, yes.
That is a mystery to me. What I love the most.
So you love your clothes now?
I don't like clothes and all that stuff.
No, no. You love your shirt. You love whatever you wear, whatever you use in your daily life. You like it, right?
Yeah, I like my car.
The utensils that you are using in your houses, everything, your sofa, and whatever it is, material, you are using it that you love it. If you don't like it, you'll discard it, right? You'll buy a new one,
But there are
right?
things which are necessary, right? The utensils and all.
Necessary, but you can buy a car for 10 lakhs. You can buy a utensil for 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees. What I
Yes,
will do now, what I will do now, I am using my cars. I am using my utensils. I am using my household things, right? A
right.
sofa, like I'm sitting on a sofa. This sofa, I can use it for another 3 or 4 years also.
Yes.
But now I am seeing somebody who doesn't have a sofa near to me. So my compassion goes to them. I give the sofa to them, buy a new one. That's all. I love most. I wear this shirt, I can wear it for another 2 years. But if I see somebody having not proper clothing, if he is of my body size and shape, I will give it him and buy a new one. Because the new one I am giving to him, the new one I am taking from other, my own from shop as a new one. So I will not use it for another 2 years and make it ugly for me, and I don't want to use it. Then I will not give it to another one. So what you love most, give it to them.
What if I buy
Simply
new clothes to them?
known people. Okay, my known people, my relatives, my the people who are working for me, and those whom I know. I am not living with the wealthy people all the time. I am living with the poor people also. All right. When I see, they don't ask, but still, when I see them, I have something better than what they possess. And their basic necessity is that from me, whatever I love most, I give it to them.
But doctor, I have seen this, with my own experience. People who
Hmm.
are poor, they don't take, use clothes or, even the food which we have left over, they don't take it. They say
So
we don't need it.
how I give. Suppose this shirt is a new shirt, okay? I want to give it. I put this in the laundry, nicely fold it, and these laundries, some very well-established laundries, they give it as a new clothes. I give with the covering. Definitely they will take it. The way that you are giving, how you are presenting is most important because they have a need. I don't give it in crumpled one and throw it at him. No, I will wash it. I will put it dry cleaning and I give them with the packing and they will love it because they know just before I was using, now I have given it to him. Even I can own a car. Somebody else is very, very, very much in need of a conveyance, a large family. I buy them a new car also. How is it possible? If you have the mind, God will give you. So what you don't do, you don't say. When I am saying it, because you asked the question, I have to say. So the used car also I can give. When I am having a new car and is more suitable to me, I buy them a new car and give it to them because they are so close to me. They are doing it for so long a period. I know they are in need and I have in mind I must give them. God gives me the necessary money and I am giving it to them. You can do it, it's in your limits. A new thing also to be given and using things which is still in use can be also be given. They will take it.
Okay, doctor. I'll try this and, next call I will talk about this.
Now you read how beautiful it is. 392.
Yes.
Read,
Alhamdulillah.
read, read 392 again.
Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Never will you attain the good until you spend from that which you love, and whatever you spend, indeed Allah is knowing of it.
How beautiful, no?
Yes.
All in this world that you have as material will vanish. Only for the specific time it will be with us. Before that, you give. God will give you more. Doubly, He will reward you.
Inshallah.
See, see 34, chapter 34.
Verse number?
One second, one second. 34, 37. 34, 37.
And it is not your wealth or your children that bring you nearer to us in position, but it is one who has believed and done righteousness. For them there
That
will be
righteousness,
double reward.
that righteousness is giving from that which you love most to those who are in need. Allah will double your properties, double your possessions, double up your glory, both mind wise and physical wise, will comfort you from both the directions.
Inshallah.
Mm.
Thank you.
MashaAllah. Salam.
Salam.
And you have not read the following one. So they will be doubly rewarded and they will be given mansions to live.
Yes, Doctor.
Any questions?
சார் குட் ஈவினிங் சார். நான் மீனாட்சி பேசுறேன்.
சொல்லுங்கம்மா.
சார் நேத்து என்ன நாய் கடிச்சிருச்சு சார். நான் இப்ப என்னோட கேள்வி என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, எப்பயுமே வந்து நம்ம கடவுள் அவர் நம்மளோட நடக்கிறாரு, நம்மளோட பயணப்படுறாரு அப்படின்ற ஒரு எண்ணத்திலேயே நம்ம நடந்துகிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். அதாவது அன்னைக்கு 41, 31 படிக்கிறப்போ, நீ என்னை நீ நினைச்சாலே என்னுடைய நான் உனக்கு எல்லா உதவியுமே இம்மையிலும் மறுமையிலும் எல்லாமே நான் செய்யறதுக்கு சித்தமா இருக்கிறேன் அப்படின்ற ஒரு இது படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கப்போ, நம்ம அதே நடக்கிறப்போ, நேத்து ஏன் சார் என்ன நாய் கடிக்கணும்?
நாய் கடிச்சு என்ன ஆகும்? What will happen when the dog bites you?
சார் நான் பாட்டு சும்மா நடந்து போயிட்டேன், பேனிக் ஆயிட்டேன் சார் நானு.
So panic has taken you. Now what has happened to you until now?
ஒண்ணும் நடக்கல சார்.
That is it.
ஆனா ஓடிக்கிட்டே இருக்கு சார் மனசுல.
What is that going on your mind? What is that going on your mind? Tell me now, after the dog has bitten you, what's going on your mind when nothing is happening? God's word is true. I am with you. Nothing will happen. But what Satan visibles in you, what he is breathing in you, you tell me. That is wrong. Nothing has happened. Nothing will happen. Nothing is happening.
இப்ப வரைக்கும் ஒண்ணும் நடக்கல. அந்த இடம் காயம் மட்டும் பட்டிருக்கு, கழுவிட்டு காலையில உணவு எடுக்கல, அவ்வளவுதான். அப்புறம் இப்ப
Now nothing has happened to you and the pain has come down.
இல்ல பெயின் இல்ல இப்போ, அது இல்லைங்க சார்.
So what more you want?
அதுதான் எனக்கு சும்மா இருக்குது எதுக்கு கடிக்கணும்? நான் பாட்டு இருக்கிறது எனக்கு அதுதான். அந்த பேனிக் சிச்சுவேஷன் எதுக்கு வரணும்?
God is giving you his word in truth, that he is with you to make you understand. He made you go through a worse situation which would give you panic, and thereafter his mercy comes, his help comes, his protection comes to you. You are not bitten by the dog and no symptoms of anything that what you think that might have happened because of the biting of dog. Biting of dog, nothing has happened. God is proving to you that 41:31 is truth. You can believe in 41:31. So don't you like him to show you the signs? Because you have believed.
Yes, sir. I believing, sir. That's what I am asking.
Now you understood.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Yes. So in every person, whoever is hearing today, if they follow this, no untoward incidences will happen. No distresses, no distractions from the peace of mind to anything else, like a panic fear. Nothing is going to happen to you. Even if you panic, God's mercy is there. He shows you what's there to panic, except by the whistling of Shaitan into you. But again, his whispering has not done any harm to you. That whispering can be done by the people. If you told this to the people, definitely they would have taken you to the hospital for TT injection or anti-rabies injection. And the anti-rabies injection itself will cause rabies. So we don't believe in the knowledge of the people. The moment it bites you, he shows that the sign, don't worry, nothing will happen. So you followed it because of long adherence to this path. You followed it and nothing has happened. God's word is true. And hereafter, God says, don't have to panic. Even if you have encountered a dog, but nothing to panic, my words are true.
Okay, sir.
So we understand the sign of God. And we understand that he is by us all the time.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
சார் இன்னொரு கொஸ்டின் சார்.
Yes.
அது நான் உங்களுக்கு இந்த செஷன் முடிஞ்ச உடனே ஒரு ஃபோன் பண்ணி கேட்டுக்கலாமா? இட்ஸ் மை பர்சனல்.
இப்போ நீங்க உங்க முகத்தை காட்டல, you not shown your face, you can ask me, tell me.
இல்லைங்க சார், அதனால ஒண்ணும் இல்ல, நான் சொல்றேன். நீங்க சொல்லுவீங்க எப்பயுமே வந்து நீ கொடுத்தேன்னா உனக்கு கடவுள் இருமடங்கா கொடுப்பாரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நீங்க சொல்லுவீங்க.
இப்போ அதான் சொன்னோம்.
நீங்க எப்பயுமே நீங்க அதைத்தான் சொல்லுவீங்க சார். எப்பயுமே வந்து பாஸ்ட் 10 இயர்ஸா நான் கேட்டுக்கிட்டு தான் இருக்கிறேன் நானு. இப்போ நான் ஒரு 30 இயர்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி வந்து ஒரு விஷயம் எங்க வீட்டுல ஒரு எங்களுக்கு ரிலேட்டிவான ஒரு பொண்ணு வந்து கல்யாணம் ஆகாம இருந்துச்சு. 30 இயர்ஸ்க்கு பேக் வந்து நான் ரொம்ப சின்ன பிள்ளை, 3 பவுன் அந்த பொண்ணு வந்து கல்யாணமாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான் நான் என்னுடைய 3 பவுன் நகையை நான் கொடுத்தேன். நான் கொடுத்துட்டு அவங்களுக்கு கல்யாணம் ஆயிடுச்சு. பட் அவங்க நல்ல விதமா வாழல, திருப்பி வந்துட்டாங்க. அவங்க சாக போற நிலைமையில ஐயோ அக்கா நீங்க சாக வேணாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு எங்க வீட்டுக்கு நான் கூட்டு வந்தேன் சார். நான் அப்ப நான் ரொம்ப சின்ன பிள்ளைதான். அப்படிலாம் நடக்கிறப்போ அந்த பெண்ணால வந்து நாங்க ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டோம் சார். நாங்க ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டோம். அப்ப உதவி செஞ்சது தப்பா? நான் கேக்குற கேள்வி.
One thing you must understand. That's all your question?
இல்ல, ஆமா சார். அந்த பெண்ணால வந்து இந்த நிமிஷம் வரைக்கும் எனக்கு மன உளைச்சல். நான் அந்த விஷயம் உங்ககிட்ட ஏற்கனவே நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். நான் இப்போ எனக்கு அது என்ன எனக்கு எதுக்கு அப்படி நடக்குது, அது ஒண்ணு சார். ரெண்டாவது வந்து நீங்க ஏழைகளுக்கு இறங்கணும்னு சொல்றீங்க. அப்படி இறங்கி நாங்க வந்து எங்க வீட்டுல எல்லாருக்குமே நாங்க செஞ்சிருக்கோம் சார். இன்னைக்கு எங்க வீட்டுல இருந்து போறவங்க எல்லாம் கோடீஸ்வரா இருந்துட்டு இன்னைக்கு எங்களை கேலி பண்றாங்க. பிழைக்க தெரியாம நாங்க பொழைச்சிட்டோம்னு சொல்றாங்க. இந்த 2 கேள்விக்கு எனக்கு பதிலே தெரியல சார்.
Now I am asking you, what is your suffering today?
சார் சஃபரிங்ன்றப்போ எப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, they are comparing themselves. என்னை அவங்களோட கம்பேர் பண்றாங்க.
Don't worry about other persons. Now I am asking you, what is your difficulty? What distress you are going through between you and Allah? I am asking you. Don't worry about you and other people. Everyone will face their own distress at a particular period of time. Forget about them. What is between you and God? Where God has left you abandoned?
சார் நானு அதாவது நல்லா படிச்சும் ஒரு எனக்கான ஒரு வேலை கிடைக்கலன்றத உங்ககிட்ட அடிக்கடி நான் ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருந்திருக்கேன். நான் வாழ்றோம், நான் வாழ்றோம்.
Meenakshi, now I am asking you, you are living or God is making you live?
God is making live for me, sir.
So what is your distress today?
Sir, what you are always saying that you are help to others அப்படின்றப்போ நம்ம வந்து நாங்க ஹெல்ப் பண்ற மாதிரி.
God has kept you even today without the need of others, and he is giving you the peace, and he is giving you the free food, and he is giving you the sustenance, he has given you the dwelling place, and you are not indebted to anyone. What's your problem now?
இப்ப வரைக்கும் யார் வீட்டுக்கு போனது இல்ல, யார்கிட்ட எந்த உதவியும் கேட்டது இல்ல.
Why should you go to other people's houses, and when you are self-satisfactorily made to live in your house? God has given you the endurance, God has given you the peace, and you don't go to other people. You are maintaining your dignity, and to that effect, God is now guiding you. What's your problem now? You are not starving, you are not begging, you are not suffering from any disease. What's your problem now?
டிசீஸ்ல எதுவுமே வைக்கல சார். அதெல்லாம் கடவுள்
What's your
அந்த
plan?
குறையெல்லாம் கொடுக்கல சார்
Is it,
எனக்கு.
is it, is it, is it, is it not a big blessing on you just because you have done something good monetary wise? Is it not a great thing?
சார் ஒரு
People are
ஒரு
now spending all their wealth and dying in the hospitals today, and they are indebted on top of it because they borrowed money and spent on hospitals.
ஒண்ணு இருக்குல்ல சார், பொருள் இல்லாருக்கு இவ்வுலகம் இல்லை அப்படின்றது ஒரு விஷயம் இருக்குல்ல சார்.
But you are having everything now, but in a limited scale.
Yeah, limited scale only I am having, sir.
Oh, so you must lead a contented life for some time and believe in God. He will empower you with better life now from this moment onwards. Why don't you believe so? Why do you compare it to other people? Your life
Sir,
is distinctly clear. It is an individualistic life. Everybody lead a life of freedom. That means he is leading his life as an individual. Why do you want to compare with other people and become a herd of goat or sheep? You're not a cattle. To live in a group community, you have to live singly if you believe in God.
okay sir. ஆனாலும் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் இந்த பதில் வந்து எனக்கு ஒரு அரை மனசாதான் சார் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்க முடியுது. உங்ககிட்ட ஓபனாவே சொல்றேன் சார்.
Slowly you will gain the understanding, you will gain the peace. Suppose you are given enough wealth, enough property, and you are one among the COVID in the hospital fighting for your breath. What will you do?
And the dog is ஒரு விஷயம் வந்து இப்பதானே சார் வந்திருக்குது.
And the dog has bitten you today. If it has bitten you some 10 years ago, what will happen?
ஒரு தடவை கடிச்சிருக்கு சார், 10 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி கடிச்சிருக்கு. அது உங்ககிட்ட தான் நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன் நானு. அப்பவே ஒண்ணும் ஆகல.
And before that you have done the good thing, right?
Yeah sir.
That helped you. If you have not done any good and you have taken money from everyone and lead your life that the other people, how they are giving money, financing, and take away the properties of other people because they are indebted to you, not able to give you the interest and take their principal money and then the interest also and make them die. What would have happened to you at that time when the dog first bit you first time? You would have dead by now.
ஓகே சார், நான் கொஞ்சம் புரிஞ்சுக்க முயற்சிக்கிறேன் சார் நான். அதான் சார்.
Yes, surely. You will go, and the moment you start and you begin to believe totally and you have understood totally, at such time, you will be slowly progressing towards your better life. Life is here, peace level, not the amount, not the physical amount. See, I have my money, right? But I don't live any luxurious life, a normal life, ordinary life. But I give luxury to the have-nots. My luxury is sufficient for me. What I am doing to other people who don't even have the conveyance, I can give scooter, I can give bike, I can give car, I can buy a house for them. All these things I am doing. But I'm living in the same house. Enough for me. What more I want? I need 6 foot when I'm dead. Even if when I'm on bed, I need 6 footer. That's all.
சார் நீங்க ஃபுல்லா என்ஜாய் பண்ணிட்டீங்க சார். நீங்க அதாவது
நீங்களும் பண்ணுங்களே, யார் வேணாம் சொல்லுங்க, நீங்களும் பண்ணுங்க. தப்பு
இல்ல சார், நான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு நினைச்சதெல்லாம் கிடைக்கிறதுனால தான் வந்து இவ்வளவு கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா சொல்ல முடியுது.
You are saying that I am doing everything because I am possessing. No. I wish for it and I am given, and I have to give so many things to so many people, but I don't have. When it comes, I will give. And I was proving true to my God. When He gave me, I gave. Because of whatever you have as beautiful thing for you, luxurious thing for you, whichever you like most for you, you give it to others. And you gave your chain and everything to the people, to the person who you gave into marriage. And then they are not living a good life. This is because a lady cannot give money to the boy. And he has to give the money to the girl. And the Varadachana is the reverse way. Yes, a man should give the woman whom he is going to marry. not the reverse of it. We did a wrong thing. We should not even a single price. I don't understand why you require jewel for marriage. I don't understand. I have given my daughter into marriage. To tell me how much I have given her in jewels. Tell me
கொடுத்திருக்க மாட்டீங்க சார்.
how much I have just spent.
எதுவும் பண்ணிருக்க மாட்டீங்க.
அவ்வளவுதான். That's it. And my son-in-law is living with me.
உங்களுக்கு அதான் சொல்றேன்ல சார், உங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே அந்த அளவுக்கு ஒரு பாக்கியம் கிடைக்குதுங்கறனால.
I am teaching you, Meenakshi. I am teaching you to live a life like me, because I am standing before you as a model. Lead a life like me, and I will tell you, it is so simple to lead a life like me. You, okay, and I am going to give you a verse, chapter 8, number 41. Okay.
Okay.
So read it and come to me on Thursday, so that it is easy for you to lead a life like me, and you can be a partner with me in my spending. How much you should give me, and how better your life that you will be leading. Read chapter 8:41.
இப்ப படிச்சிட்டு தான் சார் இருக்கறேன். நானு.
So other people also can read. How is it possible? Unless you don't like the worldly pleasure, there's no way that you can spend money. Until such time you disown these pleasures of this worldly life, disown it. But take this peace superior to this and start living in truth. That peace is more important than the physical life, physical material life. When I give someone a money, I will forget it. Even if I am giving them 50,000 or 1 lakh or 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, I forget. Never it will be registered in my mind. I will not write it in paper also. And I am not benefit of the money today. I am not deprived of money today. Money means not this much, but so much, well contented, as beyond my need it is there. So much is beyond my need. And so much is others' need also I am possessing. It is my duty to give it to them. So your money is meant for them, not for me. Whatever God has given to me is sufficient. Because you don't know how to spend, make me spend for you. Even if you give 1 rupee, other person gives me 10,000 rupees. From me can go 1 lakh rupees. When I am doing something to some others, suppose I am giving 1.5 lakh to someone for a normal life, for a continually better life for them, that will be suitable for life for them. And then it is not that I have given everybody who gave 1 rupee, who gave 1,000, who gave 10,000, everyone, each one specifically, he has given 1 lakh to him. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So in your account, you have given only 1 rupee. But when I have given 1.5 rupees, that's a certain person, because the wisdom God has given to me, it will be there for life, for all his family, because he's so poor. Definitely, he will not be poor thereafter, because when I am giving it, I am giving it a prayer. Which prayer you may not know. But though he has given 1 rupee, it is like that he has given 1.5 lakh rupees. The person given 10,000 rupees, he has given 1.5 lakh rupees. Me, I don't value money because I know nothing about. I have no fancy for money. Money cannot make me live, but I will make you live. When I say I will make you live, because by God says that give it. If you can't spend money, give it to him who can spend money, because he has Quran with him. He has the knowledge how to spend. He has the wisdom whom I also guide. So 841, read everyone, and then we can, if anyone asks for the definition or the explanation for it, definitely that will be of help to them. Any question?
Dr. Srijit here.
Yeah.
Doctor, when we have any problems in life or any issues, I mean, we keep patience and maintain
You
peace.
have you have your video open.
Yeah,
Open it.
yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
when we have some problems in life, uh, we we should be prayerful and we should keep patience and maintain peace. But are we not also supposed to attempt something? Because, for example, if it is in business, there are business opportunities. I mean, shouldn't we really approaching that opportunity, or if it is an employment
You
opportunity?
have to approach. You do anything you want physically, but before that, have peace because you have put your trust in Him. Don't go with bated breath and full of aspirations and full of commitment. No, leave it with Him.
Okay.
Everything is with Him. Go and you can ask anyone, approach anyone, but with righteousness in mind.
Okay. Okay. So it's not
That
that
peace,
because otherwise,
but the peace will
otherwise
ultimately.
otherwise the message what people feel that okay, he's got so much of problem and he's still sitting lazy. I mean, it's like doing
Now,
nothing.
now, peace. I am in a hurry. My peace is lost. People will say, "Why are you in such a calm down?" If you calm down, you'll say you're lazy. If you're so busy, you'll say calm down.
True.
I tell you, don't give any weightage to any person. Okay, it is between you and God. It's between you. Suppose now I'm saying 841. Okay, I have said this one. What other people think? Those who cannot understand me. What will other people think? So many things I don't bother. Whether I have spoken the truth or not is my issue.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I am truthful to me or not is my issue. I am truthful to me means I am truthful to God. I don't want people's money at all. God has given me enough, and I have thrown it away in the right path. I have blocked the money from reaching me by throwing away my professions. No,
Yeah.
so I am seeking God's pleasure and speaking to them. Those who
Okay.
take, let them take. Those who think otherwise, that's their problem, not my problem.
All right.
So never think about other person. Think about yourself if you are truthful to you.
Right.
So go, do anything, do all sorts of things, but believe in God. When you are going and seeking someone else's help, whatever the business wise and go for the opportunities, don't have don't go there with a bated breath. Don't go there in hastiness. Don't think that this must be over, this must be forthcoming, this should have been in agreement with me, and the business is clicked. No, blank page.
Okay.
Like going to see a visitor,
No
going
expectation.
and seeing a
Whether it
friend.
happens or not doesn't happen.
Doesn't matter at all. No problem
Yeah.
at all. Because I believe in him. Sitting at home I'm boring, so I am going out.
I got it, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anything else? You understood everything that I have told you today?
Yes, Doctor. Salam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Salam.
understood beautifully, mashallah. It was a very good understanding today by His grace. Thanks, Doctor.
All glory be to Allah.
Allah, Allah.
So beautiful it is.
Yes, it was.
Next class, by God willing, we are going to speak 841.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah. Salam, Doctor.
Salam, salam, salam to all. Salam to all.
Salam, Doctor.
Salam,
Salam, Doctor.
Salam, Doctor.
salam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Salam, salam.
Salam, doctor.
Alaikum salam. Thursday evening, inshallah.